Our research teams have shown some unusual activities in Southeast Asia. The Artefact group has been operating there for some time. They've been involved in a few street war altercations in Thailand and Japan. Their most recent work was in Tokyo last week and it was a bloodbath. For the last 2 months, the Artefact group has been in a feud with the local Yakuza gang. They're known as the Zachariah clan. The Zachariah's current leader, Zujima, is a big collector of historical antiquities. It's believed he has a rare artefact.
That means they'll have to invest in more body bags.
True, it's gotten the Yakuza very trigger happy. So we need to do this in a more diplomatic and scintillating way. That's why we called you. You have some good ties with the Zujima. That'll give you a good chance to get in the item.
Yeah.
Here's something you might find useful for the mission.
Pen?
That pen is loaded with a mini high-powered laxative capsule. Perfect for an espionage situation.
Thanks.
You guys are very fast. I trust there wasn't too many hazardous obstacles in the Arctic.
You may think there were a few, but there were plenty. There were enough passageways in that underground tomb to drive you to the point of insanity. Not to mention the death traps in that place.
Death traps?
Oh yes, that bloody place was infested. Spikes coming from the walls and the ground. Hello even fell into the fucking mosh pit.
Had to save your eyes from those things.
Yeah, those things.
Things?
It's hard to explain. Something was protecting the artifact. We was fighting it in the dark, in the freezing cold. The wind would cut through you like a bone.
Look, I think the cold of the Arctic is giving you gentlemen some illusions. Why don't you guys take a break? I'll get this artefact off to our research team. I can send in our personal psychologist.
Ah, to hell with that! We know what we saw. We'll be awaiting orders.
Saida is my psychologist.
Well, it's definitely bigger than the last piece. Somehow it's also a conductor for magnetic energies.
According to ancient texts, it appears to be a representation of body.
The body.
Yes, the body. It shows the physical structure that us humans walk around in. This appears to be the biggest part of the staff. Oh dear.
What is it?
It shows the power of manifestation. Bodies walking. Bodies walking that are neither alive nor dead. But with human flesh they must be fed.
Hey,
How's everything?
Not good, I'm afraid. We may have found this before the cult has, but our expert over here has detected massive negative energy waves within this object.
Hey, Larissa. Look a little overloaded. Maybe you should take a break. Go for a walk or something. Take your mind off all this.
Yeah, you're right. You could be right.
Yeah. It's the Fringe Festival tonight. I've got 2 tickets. It's the Shakespeare Act. Compliments from Hippie Dave.
Rum and roses. Could be good.
So, Keith, what's happened in Egypt with the Aduseri Inferno?
As I was telling the cult through the desert, they were raiding temples and ancient dig sites like crazy. I hate to say this, but they found an artifact piece. Fortunately, we have 2.
Did you get to see Mr. Emery?
No, but I saw that Lord Chris Sybil doing all the dirty work. But we have our own ordeals to deal with at the moment. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Oh, Lebron Vloggs. Heard you were in town.
Yeah, I needed to get away a bit.
Then, what seems to be the problem? You didn't come to my neck of woods just for a basic conversation, isn't it? Oh, that brass piece. It seems to be worth a bit. A few scientists wanted it. A few outsiders wanted it as well. I've been thinking about selling it at a reasonable price, but no one seems willing to pay for it. So, instead, they pissed off. They even attempted to hit on me. This group, they call themselves Aduseri Inferno.
Yes, Aduseri Inferno. Sounds familiar.
Aduseri Inferno. So, you know about them?
Yeah, my gallery had a bit of a run-in with them. And they're in pursuit of that brass piece and a few other artifacts. They're very sly and deceptive. That kind of reminds me, do a lot of your old rivals, they still hold a grudge against you?
All the time, brother.
I think there's a strong chance that this Aduseri cult could try and get a lot of your old rivals and merge together in order to provide you a bit of chaos.
True, but I won't surrender either. I'll go out there with my honor. But like you said, they might even get my old rival to hit on me like a plague. This thing must be dealt once and for all.
Yeah, apparently it's not the Dark Ages, so maybe a more subtle approach would be better.
Exactly. That's why I want you to infiltrate the Obishata Financial District and slow down their operations.
Obishata?
Yes, my family has been imbued with them for 40 years. These weasels run almost every businesses and organization here in Tokyo. Slow down their operation and get some few data files for me.
Data files?
Yes, they're in the hands of Mr. Ryuishi, a finance mastermind. He knows everyone involved. He knows how the operation goes. But you, being a foreigner, that is something that he wasn't be prepared for.
True.
Hey, Keith. You look really tired. Don't you think maybe you should take a break?
Oh yeah, I look really overworked. I feel like my brain has gone into the ether.
Well, you have been up for like 96 hours.
Only 4 days. Jesus. I guess I have to relieve myself from duty then. So, I'm going to leave the research up to you. So keep an eye on its energy waves, and make sure it does not hit over 7 on the meter on the ghost radar scale.
Ghost radar? What if it does hit over 7?
Oh, that mystic lady said it would be, well, disastrous. And we need to clear out all the negative emotions and energies from this thing before we can use it and connect it to its other half. So I've designed this. It's like a bear trap, so it's designed to as I said earlier, to contain all the evil energies within it.
When do you think it'll hit over 7?
Oh, it can happen any day, mate. So anyway, now I am going to rest, and I'm leaving it up to you, mate.
So which switch do I press?
Konnichiwa, Mr. Ryoichi. I'm Mr. Frotch. I've been sent here on behalf of Mr. Takamura. Unfortunately, he couldn't attend today because he's a little bit under the weather.
Yes, he did not inform me that he was sick. Yeah.
As you know, we are part of the astrological observatory business. Anything in that field. Recently, we want to make a bit of a merger with all this.
I see. That is a very powerful business, astrological research.
Night vision. Well, unfortunately, it only works at night, not at day.
I do have a lot of connections to the highest industries over here, both dealing in electronics and mechanics, hardwares and softwares.
But one of our latest inventions is the underground, underwater aquatic telescope. This one is so high powered. You can be able to spot a barramundi at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, apparently you have been getting your geography a little incorrect, Mr. Frotch. I don't think there's any barramundi at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. The cold will cut you to the bone.
Notice you can also spot those eagles that are kilometers away. Yes, you might need to zoom in a little more.
You are a very ambitious man, Mr. Frotch. It's better to be a dog in this world than a cat. I see you have that mentality. But your technology is all outdated. It clearly needs an update, and it will be a hefty price. See, the problem with you, you're ambitious, but you lack the intellect. Too much coffee, too much whiskey. Not enough matcha green tea. This you must convert to. As you can see, when we do cut the deal, 75 goes to me, 25 goes to you. For I am the higher in terms of cerebral and... Oh, yeah, you're too mature, Magaroi. Please forgive me, Frotch-san. I must head to the toilet. You watch my stuff, okay? Sure.
Don't worry, Mr. Ryoichi. Your items are fine with me.
Mr. Ryoishi and his team are shitting themselves right now. But thanks to you, I now have all the control of this shit.
No shit. Anything else you want me to do?
There is the surface power, but that power is temporary. The true power relies on the inner core. He who wields it controls everything. In ancient times, the golden wakizashi is the symbol of that power. He who wields it is the one who's on top of the mountain. We all stick by that code.
The introductions of firearms changed everything.
True, but we still believe in it. We still do.
Who or where is this golden wakizashi?
It's in the hands of Karuta. He's the leader of Gora Ninja clan. He resides in the green-spirited mountain. All you have to do is go there and duel him.
I see. So the only way to get this golden wakizashi is to defeat this ninja Kuroda fella.
Yes, I arranged a meeting with other Uyabuns. We already scheduled a duel with you and him. Defeat him and you can get the golden wakizashi.
How generic.
That rum and roses play was definitely not my cup of tea.
Yes, aside from the actors not knowing their lines, the hippie was trying to do death metal with his lute.
I know, he absolutely murdered that thing. What strange day and ages we live in these days.
How is Natalia going?
Natalia, she's asleep at the moment, but the whole situation has really overwhelmed her. That boy Ross, how well do you know him?
Yes, the young man.
Yeah.
He's only been working in the gallery for a few months.
He is polite and noble. He has the working capacity of a disciplined farmer.
Yes, he does. It's like he's developing into a knight in shining armor.
He's different from all the others that work at the gallery.
He is the most innocent, but has a strong mentality.
It seems like he does, from the way he works.
Of course, only when he finishes the job, he is awarded with desserts.
Disciplined he is. But what's the situation with the hairy one in Japan?
I know not. Possibly he is going to duel with an evil man.
That Lebron sure is insane. He works and moves fast. He's got to be a man with a troubled past.
Yes, he does. As the months went on, those troubles grew. He does not talk to anyone about it. It's like something from the other side.
Does he communicate with someone or something in his dreams?
Possibly. He only talks to me about it. The person he sees is something of an oracle and wears black.
That's interesting, but does he give any idea of the location of his dream?
Just that it's in a forest.
Halt! We are now awakened, free from our cursed chamber.
This one who released us has gone through a hard labor.
He dares try and take our power!
With his blood and bones, we will make this place shower!
Oh, shit.
Take that, you paranormal piece of shit! Hey.
Good day, gentlemen. Looks like you've been working overtime. Looks like you did a good job of cleaning this up.
Yeah, we cleaned it up all right.
In that case, have some bacon and egg rolls. You've done a bloody good job of cleaning this up.
You think?
Now the other one looks like you need rest.
I don't think I have any time to rest.
A deal is a deal. Farewell, Gaijin. Wish you luck with whatever lies ahead of you.
Arigato.
We got news from our guys in Japan. Looks like Lebron Vloggs has found another missing piece. Oh, and another missing part. An Arctic part.
I know. I felt its presence. It seems to have been cleansed of its curse.
You're shitting me. That Arctic part. They've cleaned it of all the ancient mumbo jumbo and stuff. Looks like we may have underestimated Lebron Vloggs and those baboons at the gallery, Mr. Hemrick.
Only 2 more pieces remain to be found. Peru is where we must go next.
Oh, you're a funny guy, Mr. Hemrick. After you take over the world, I think you should do stand-up comedy. You're a funny guy.
Shut up. Only when we have all 5 pieces will the door to the other side be open.